What's the reason for the stop?
Because you were yelling at us, so we needed to make sure that you were okay.
That's not a reason I...
Actually, are you a cop?
No,
are you
sir,
a lawyer?
No, sir.
Okay, then don't tell me my job then.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
It's an unlawful stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, good.
Freedom of speech is protected by the First Amendment.
Oh, is it?
Shine a light in
Yeah.
No,
I
I can't. I'm afraid of the dark, so I want to make sure that I'm safe.
Oh, okay.
And I'm retarded, so...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of America's Worst Police. Today's video takes place in Moore, Oklahoma, and it involves Officer Miller of the Moore Police Department. This video is coming to us from this channel, A Bit of Everything, so be sure to head over and give him credit for this police interaction. The reason for today's video is to highlight Officer Miller's behavior and feature him as one of America's worst police officers. As these two were driving home, they noticed Officer Miller chilling in his car and not really doing anything on the taxpayer's dime. At that point, the driver decides to exercise his freedom of speech and yell at the cop to insult him. This act is in fact protected under the First Amendment as freedom of speech. However, Officer Miller gets his ass hurt by the insult and initiates an unlawful traffic stop. And that's where we pick up on this video.
You dumb shit. You're so stupid.
Told you.
You do the dumbest shit.
Howdy!
Hi.
I couldn't help but notice that you were yelling as you were passing by. Did you need assistance?
No, sir. I'm good.
What did you have to say?
I said I didn't need help from a retard.
Oh, from a retard, huh?
Can you stop shining a light in?
Yeah.
No,
I
I
can't
can't.
help
I'm
you at
afraid
all.
of the dark, so I want to make sure that I'm safe.
Oh, okay.
And I'm
Okay, that's
retarded,
always
so,
good.
you know.
Yeah, that's always good.
Okay, let me see your license and your insurance, please.
What's the reason for the stop?
Because you were yelling at us, so we needed to make sure that you were okay.
That's not a reason I...
Actually, are you a cop?
No,
Are you a
sir, I'm
lawyer?
not. No, sir. I'm
Okay, then don't tell me my job then.
not. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Where's
It's an
my...
unlawful stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, good.
Freedom of speech is protected by the First Amendment.
Oh, is it?
Yes, sir.
When
it
you're
is.
yelling at the police?
Yes, sir, it is.
Good luck with that. I'm here checking your welfare.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, good excuse.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. You'll get a fucking report.
Look, no matter which way this officer tries to spin this is clearly unlawful and he doesn't have any valid reason for the stop. However, that does not excuse the driver for giving up his license so easily. If you choose to exercise your rights and press the police or put pressure on them, don't fold at the slightest of pushback. In this instance, all he did was shout at the officer and did nothing to incite any action. The officer is the one acting under his own volition and is enforcing his feelings rather than the law. So, the driver could have easily refused to identify here for safety reasons. Now, if this was under the threat of arrest, I get it. Give your license up. But the behavior being displayed by Officer Miller is absolutely disgusting. All this shows me is that he lacks professionalism, bearing, and tactfulness. Maybe instead of being so easily triggered by some people who are just trying to mess with you, he should act as a public servant that he is and not be so inclined to act on emotion. The sad part of all this is that the officer is a sergeant, and what that tells me is that he's tasked with training oncoming officers, and he's gonna teach them some horrible shit.
Oh, he's a fucking dick. Told you more, man. Oh, yeah.
Look for your sergeant out here.
Any more questions? I don't answer questions.
Talk to see about Obo.
Turn that off.
Here's your license back, sir. If y'all ever need anything, just holler, okay?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Unless you want to get stopped in the middle of the night, I wouldn't advise hollering at the police as you're passing by.
I don't give a shit.
I know you don't. You have a wonderful night, and you too.
You're spitting all over me, by the way. Oh, fuck you, pig.
Hey, anytime you feel happy, get out. Whoa.
Traffic stop's over, buddy. What do you say?
You're running now? Is that what he said?
What? He told me to have a good night, did he not?
Is that what he said? You're running now?
I'm not running. I mean, did he not say have a good night? I mean...
So let me get this straight. No warning, no ticket, and a hurt ass? All Officer Miller accomplished with this traffic stop is showing that he has a fragile ego and lacks proper judgment in certain situations. While we are at it, let's break down what else this shows. Due to Officer Miller being a hothead tyrant and pulling these people over for no reason, it shows his incompetence and bad decision making, which ultimately makes his department look like trash. The fact that someone so egotistical was able to move up in the hierarchy of the department tells me that the Moore Police Department lacks the ability to promote honorable individuals within their ranks. Thus, this creates the cycle and pattern of bad police curating and being pumped out into the streets. The Moore Police Department has chosen to continue and contribute to all the bad policing out there around this area by keeping Officer Miller not only as a supervisor, but as an officer on patrol. His action, behavior, and bad policing is the reason why he was featured on today's installment of America's Worst Cops. Props to this channel for capturing this interaction. Make sure you all head over to his channel, subscribe, and we will see you all over in his comments.